Hi, I'm Miss Amber, and today we're going to be doing an art exclusive. I'm going to show you how to paint a ladybug. To paint a ladybug, you will need the following. You will need some paper, you'll need some red, black, and white paint, and some paintbrushes. A palette is optional, but I'll be using it for my painting today. So I'm going to shake my paint. So I need a little bit of red. I'll need just a tiny bit of black. Like just a very, very little bit. And I need just a tiny, just the same amount, maybe even less of white. So now I have my three colors. And I'm going to want to use a bigger brush for the red, and then smaller brushes for the other two. So ladybugs are round, so I'm going to use my paintbrush, my red, and I'm going to make a circle, big round circle for the body. And your circle doesn't necessarily have to be perfect, as long as it's round and we get the idea that it's round. So I'm going to paint inside. And I'm not globbing. So I'm not globbing on the paint, I'm only using a little bit. This way I can control how much paint is on my paper. And there I have my red circle. So next I will use the black paint to make the ladybug's head. So I'm going to make a smaller circle here at the top. And so I want to make sure the two colors meet but do not overlap. So maybe this one's more of an oval than a circle. And just like last time, make my round, the outside round, and then I paint the inside. And now, see, I have my head and I have my body. Now before I can paint any more here, I need to let it dry. So while I'm waiting, I will go ahead and paint some legs on my ladybug. Insects have 6 legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 on one side and 3 on other. And that is what we're going to paint here on our picture. So still using the black paint, we are going to paint legs on our ladybug. And so you can make your legs, just make them like really straight lines. We got 1, 2, 3. On the right side, I'm gonna dip, get a little more paint. And again, I'm not globbing. I'm only using what's needed. And then on the left side, we'll do 1, 2, 3. And it's okay if they are not symmetrical. The point is that we have 3 on each side. The ladybug could just be walking and one leg could be in front of the other. And so now we wait for the body and the head to dry, and then we'll be back a little bit later to put, after it's done drying, we'll put the details on. Okay, now it has dried, so we can move on to our next part. So, again, we're going to use the black paint. Let's get a little bit. And I'm going to separate the wings by drawing a straight line from the head all the way down to the bottom. And you might have to go over it again. So run out of paint there at the end. Alright. And so if you notice Ladybug, something special about them is they have spots. So we're also going to use the black paint to make spots on our Ladybug. And you can do this however you want. You can put how many, how little, they can be big, small, however you want to do it. So I'm going to put a spot here, so it's a circle. Small circle, and you color it in, and you paint it in like this. I think I'll put one here. I'll put one up here. And again, I'm not globbing it on, I'm just using a little bit of paint. And if you want to go over it, just make it a little bit darker, a little bit thicker, you can. But don't do too many coats or it'll go through the paper. And now my Ladybug has spots. And if you want to add more, you can. So the last thing we're going to do now is we're going to use the white paint to put eyes on our Ladybug. So to do this, you're going to go up here to the front, and you're going to put an eye here, and an eye here. And for just a little extra, if you want to put antennas on your Ladybug, use the black paint. And there you go. And so guys, we now have our very own Ladybug. I hope you enjoyed this activity very much, and if you do paint your very own Ladybugs, I'm really excited to see them at one of our upcoming Zoom meetings. Thank you all for coming in, and I'll see you next time. Bye!